This is Matt, and these are the metal vinyl releases for January 2022. Starting with January 7th, we have a compilation of demo tracks from Germany's Atrocity. This is the Unspoken Names EP to be released by Massacre Records. All 4 tracks are from the 1991 demo for the 1992 album Totensehnsucht, back when they were death metal. Later they experimented a bit with genres, but then went back to death metal more or less, because why not? Vinyl is limited edition, though no numbers are available at this time. Also, the album will be pressed on red vinyl. There are reports that it'll also be available on black vinyl, but the label is actually refuting this on their Facebook page, so who knows what's real. Also, I'm thinking about getting this one. I'm kind of a sucker for demo collections on vinyl, so we'll see. Moving on to January 14th, we'll get the 6th studio album from deathcore band For An Autopsy. This is Oh, What the Future Holds, to be released by Nuclear Blast. A vinyl variant for this will be 1 LP orange in an unspecified number of copies. Music videos for this album for the tracks In Shadows, Far From Heaven, and Pandora. You can check all those out at the official Nuclear Blast YouTube channel. I'm not really a deathcore guy, but I know this band has a bit of a following, so check it out if you're into it. Also on January 14th will be a reissue for Halford's debut album from 2000. This is Resurrection, to be released by Century Media. Vinyl variant for the US Century Media exclusive will be 2 LP silver, limited to 300 copies. But if you swing over to their European web store, they also have it in black. This is not the first time this album has been issued to vinyl. In the last couple of years, it's been out on red as well as silver marble. But now it's out through Century Media, so maybe it'll stay in print for a while longer. This one's definitely on my buy list. I love this album since I first bought it on CD back in 2000, and happy to get it again, this time on the vinyl format. Incredible album. And also on January 14th will be a compilation album from Twisted Sister. This is Tear It Loose, Studio and Live, to be released by Friday Music. 2 LP set for this one. The first record is a greatest hits album. The second record is classic live tracks from various UK venues of note. This comes in a gatefold jacket with full liner notes from the band as well as live photographs. Cover photo, interestingly enough, is the exact same picture from their Big Hits and Nasty Cuts compilation album that came out in 1992, so this feels more like an expanded edition of that album. Though the older comp was never available on vinyl in the US, only in Europe, so there's that. Vinyl variant for this one will be red, if that's of interest. Definitely considering this one, notably for that second record of live tracks, because I don't have all that live material, so I'd love to get that. Moving on to January 21st, expect 2 reissues from Austrian Black Death band Belphegor, both of which to be released by Nuclear Blast. The first is the 1995 debut album The Last Supper. Vinyl variants for this title will be Rocket Red, limited to 800 copies, as well as Burgundy, limited to 300 copies. The second is their 1997 follow-up album Blut Sabbath. Vinyl variants for this one will be Onyx Black at 300 copies, as well as Deep Red at 800 copies. Both albums come in a gatefold jacket and with lyric sheets. Also, both of these albums will be remastered. So yeah, check these out if interested. Also on January 21st will be a box set for experimental metal band Ihsahn. This is the Hyperborean Collection 2006 to 2021, to be released by Spine Farm. The set comprises all Ihsahn studio albums, as well as the most recent 2 EPs from 2020. The box set was originally supposed to come out last October, but got pushed to January because of manufacturing delays. Vinyl variant will be 140 gram ultra clear and limited to 1,000 units. 9 records in total, also comes with a 36-page booklet. I'm probably going to be passing on this box set because I like some Ihsahn recordings and not others, but if you've got over $300 and you want to take a deep dive into this band, then have at it. Moving on to January 28th, we'll get the 12th studio album from British heavy rock band Praying Mantis. This is Catharsis, to be released by Frontiers Records. Praying Mantis, of course, was part of the new wave of British heavy metal explosion from the late 70s and the early 80s. Truthfully, I haven't followed them since their debut album from the 1980s, but news of a new album might pique your curiosity. Vinyl variant will be 1 LP orange marble. Also comes in a gatefold jacket. Music videos are available for the tracks Cry for the Nations as well as Closer to Heaven, both of which can be found at the Frontiers Records YouTube channel. So this album is a lot more AOR-style hard rock, with some hints of modern Euro power metal. So some strictly metal fans might not jump on board with this right away, but if you're wanting a more updated version of their debut album, then maybe this one's for you. Check it out if interested. Of course, there's no way I could possibly list every single album that came out this month, so definitely let me know in the comments which ones I missed. Also, for future months, let me know the names of the artist, the album, and the release date, because that always helps me out. And speaking of helpful, if you found this video to be such, definitely give it a like. Also, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Share the video with some friends. This is the Accusation Network. I do metal vinyl collecting videos each and every week. Check out my playlist. I do over a dozen shows on the subject, so definitely check them out. And as always, thanks for watching, and check back next month for even more metal vinyl releases.